creativity and your hormonal...
You and so there's this cute little kitten that's like, oh, computer wire, let me play with that.
The other thing I was going to ask, it's gone out my head. Welcome to perimenopause.
It's quite the ride, isn't it?
Oh, God.
If it helps, I just talked about... Oh, what was I talking about? Fucking hell, I just need to prove I'm not a robot. Hang on.
I do have my suspicions.
Bloody hilarious. Ooh. Oh, I like that one. Go with that one. I'll have that one, please.
I want that one.
Oh, that one.
Is it Love Actually? No. Yeah, it is Love Actually. Would you like this wrapping set?
Oh, yeah.
When he's buying it.
Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson does a fabulous job of taking ages on that. It's so good.
Are you almost finished? Yes, sir. Just sprinkle the follow. Have we got a link to your socials? Have we got a link to the pod?
No. I'm really good at all this. No.
Live at 5.
Because I can make it live now because no one's looking necessarily.
Does anything ever just cost an arm? Does it have to cost an arm and a leg?
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it, that phrase? There's a lot about our phrases, isn't there? You think, where did that come from? What were the origins of that? But yeah, that costs an arm and a leg. It is quite costly, value-wise, to lose an arm and a leg versus just one or the other. It cost me an ear and an arm.
But you can't have, like, trials. You've got to have trials and tribulations.
Like, people say, like, you don't really appreciate happiness unless you've experienced sadness.
Welcome to episode 70, everyone.
It's going to cost you an arm and a leg.
Oh, she's phoning me. Hello?
Hi, sorry, not having much luck. I think, sorry, before we proper go into some kind of recording thing.
I've been recording for 10 minutes, just so you know.
Oh, that's fine. Spitballing.
I can hear you. Can you hear me now? And I can see you.
Yes. Oh my God, this is just... I've had flu. And it's floored me. And then Friday started coming down with a cold. Like, I just feel ruined.
And you've also been entertaining as well, so that takes it out of you.
Yeah. And I messaged my friend and I was like, heads up, because we're staying in a hotel together. I'm getting a cold. I feel like... She was like, it's fine. I've been around bugs all day. All my daughter's sick. I was like, okay, fine. But oh God, everything it's just, you know, when everything's harder than it needs to be, or feels harder.
Did you go out last night?
Ish. Like, what we did was she works for the Leonardo group of hotels.
Okay.
So she came up to Manchester and we stayed in the Midland, which is a lovely hotel, and then went out for a Christmas dinner, had a few drinks. Nothing crazy, but like we were in bed for 9:30.
Sounds like the perfect night.
She was so funny. She was telling me about another story. Like, we talk about, like, we just don't want to go out really anymore. Like, we've been there, done that. I think it's our age and as well. And she was telling me a story and she was like, oh no, I was out and it was getting on for 8:30. And I was like, getting on for 8:30? She was like, yeah, I know, that's really early. And so I was like, that's a little bit early. If you were like, it was getting on for 10 o'clock.
You probably only went out at 8.
I know, it's so funny. And then you'll know this. We talk about kids' parties, and I love that on a kids' party invite there's an end time. Adult parties need to have an end time as well. Let's meet at 6, between 6 and 9 at this pub in town.
Thank you and good night. Title of the episode. Now I'm going to be disturbed by my darling boy. Yes. Honestly, I just can't get a break. Where is your father?
And I was like, where's the honey? And you're like, where's your dad?
Bless. He went to House of Pain Wrestling last night, so he loves watching WWE with Carl. But we found something local, so he went out and was in bed by 10 o'clock, but still like jumping on the bed and like hitting himself and acting it all out at like 10 o'clock. And I said, right, we do need to start thinking about going to bed because you have got your jiu-jitsu grading at 9 o'clock. And so we need to be leaving at 9:15.
I love it. You're trying to do this calming voice. Time to go to sleep now.
Are we ready for Christmas, Amy?
I want it to be Christmas now. I don't think I can do another week at work. I'm so done. I'm so done. How are you feeling about everything?
I'm feeling okay today. It's really swings and roundabouts, and roller coasters and all of those other things that people talk about when you're going through a life transition. Today I am okay. I've done it before. Like we've been here before. Like I'm not worried about it in a sense. Like I'm worried about the financial impact of it, but I've already been speaking to a couple of people, so I've just got to believe that all of the work that I've been doing personally and, building this platform and all of the connections I've made, I've just got to hope that something will, like, come out of it. Like, so this will be officially the last episode, in this for this year because it'll be the 70th episode.
Interesting. Like my head is going all over the place with this creativity piece.
Brilliant.
And it's a good problem to have, but I need to refine it to make sure you and I are on the same page. It's why I asked last week, I was like, what does creativity mean for you? Because sometimes I'm a bit literal.
Yeah.
So I'll go, oh, creativity. Oh, we create something. Because that's where my literal brain goes. But I know it's more than that. And that creativity feeds into all aspects of our life. It isn't just about creating something, a product or a new idea. So I suppose I've got a big chunk of it already because I've already been doing it, is the talk about menstrual cycles, how they actually work. As in, we don't know, and I'm going to tell you. And that's the real kind of like science bit, properly like, let's go into detail about what is happening hormonally and biologically during your cycle. Then segue that into a big part of that is actually hormonal flow and actually understanding how we can benefit from our hormones at different phases of our cycle. And then I can talk about inner seasons, etc. And when creativity might be more in flow, and where ideas might come to us. But also creativity is also around, thinking about building that better connection and relationship with your body, that mind-body connection. And it's not just about, for those who are in a creative industry or are creating something, it is about, I suppose, an element of how you live more aligned, more authentically, and well, and a more compassionate way when we are taking into consideration our hormonal cycles and living in alignment to help create a higher sense of well-being, how we build connections better with people, build connections with ourselves. It's that boundary piece as well. And then part of the course we're doing like we're doing a body scan, so take them through an exercise and a body scan, because obviously people are going to be at different their cycle. Some people might not know, and that's okay. But during that session, once we've done the science bit, then thinking about, well, even if you don't track your cycle, try and understand a sense of where you might be. So we do a body scan. Let's go all the way down. Where do you feel tension? Where is your desires energy-wise? Are you feeling outward, inward? Where's your energy? Where's your focus? What do you want to do right now if you could do whatever you wanted? And I think that's probably where I'd take the workshop, and then I'd want them to have something to take away and put into place as a result of the workshop, potentially.
Yes. I think that all sounds amazing, Amy. This is not necessarily, as you were saying, for creatives or people who are working in a creative industry. This is for people who are wanting to understand a little bit more about themselves, their body, their hormonal and creative flow, energy flow, living more aligned, both, in their personal life, but also in their professional life as well, and how those connections can be made. When you say that people will be able to take something away with them, are you thinking like maybe a signals tracking sheet or something that they can physically look at, or do you want them to have like something that they can stay accountable to? Are they keeping a journal?
To be honest, a significant number of women do track their cycles in one way or another, either an app or they've generally got an idea of when they're on and when they're fertile. So I'm thinking more like bring a notepad and pen. You're welcome to you're welcome to take notes during the session. And then at the end, when we do the second body scan, bearing in mind we've talked about inner seasons and what they typically play out, like what one thing are you going to commit to this week that honours that season? So it shouldn't be too onerous, but it's just taking that awareness back into real life and thinking, well, this week it's my inner summer and I'm going to make a plan to see my friends, or I've got plans and I'm really excited, I'm really looking forward to it. It is well aligned, or I'm in my inner winter. What's one thing I can do to make sure that I rest?
That sounds fab. I want to join.
I'll be there.
So this is a donation only, pay what you can, get together. There's no set ticket price, just contribute what feels right for you. Your presence matters more than any amount, and all donations help support this event. Head over to our socials to find out more.